Thanks, Marty and Bob. That simple, straightforward ski lesson should give you enough confidence to come on down to Police Point and give it a try. Police Point's particularly well suited too, because it's so nice and level that you don't have to worry about steep hills and climbing hills or going down too fast or anything. It's a great place to learn, and with the basic instruction that Marty and Bob went through, you're ready to go. Come on down and ask some more questions if you have them. Get out and try it. Another way to really enjoy winter is to snowshoe. And a lot of people think it's even easier than skiing. The point behind snowshoes is to make your feet big. If you can spread your weight over top of the snow, you don't sink in. And sinking into snow up to your knees is really tiring. If you can stay closer to the top, walking across the top of the snowdrifts, it's a lot more fun, a lot easier. So, basic concept, big feet, walk on top of the snow. Snowshoes come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes. They were used traditionally to travel, to get out on trap lines, to just get around in the wintertime. The kind and shape of snowshoes depended on where you lived. If you lived where there was great fluffy snow, deep snow banks, you needed a bigger snowshoe. You needed one that might have been longer and slender, kind of like this one of these nice picturesque old ones. Other places where the snow was more packed, not so fluffy, you could get around with ones called bear paw, which were basically kind of like tennis rackets in shape. The type of snow designed the type of snowshoes. Now, around here, we're using modern snowshoes. They don't look nearly as attractive as these old guys, but they really, really fit our conditions. They're metal with a rubber or leather deck on them rather than rawhide. And we have to deal with Chinooks. And of course, when the Chinooks come along, the snow gets sloppy and slushy and wet, and you don't want the wood and the rawhide getting wet. So these ones are much better for the slushy conditions. They also have on the back this grip. That metal grip underneath is really great for the crusty conditions. After our Chinooks gets cold again, everything gets icy and crusty. And having a bit of grip on the back of the snowshoe really gives you an advantage, especially for hill climbing. So these grips are important. Now, you don't want to walk on nice floors with them, but up the crusty snowbank, they are just lovely. When you put them on, you make sure that your toe can move so that when you're going up a hill, those those metal things will dig into the snow. So, as I say, our modern snowshoes don't look as pretty, but they work really well and work really well for our conditions. Again, we have different sizes and different styles for different uses. Little people can get out and play, can even have play tag or soccer on snow. That really gets the blood circulating and gets people out there having fun. But we've got all sizes and shapes for all situations. So come on down, give it a try. Winter is a wonderful time, much too nice to hide inside. After all, what's the standard line? Alberta has 6 months of winter and 6 months of poor sledding. Let's get out and enjoy our winter.